How are you all? So I Tausif Ahmed welcome you back in this vocabulary capsule class. So this class is just for 20 to 30 minutes. I won't take a longer time, a longer class. This is a vocab capsule class in which I'll tell you some very important verbs that will be helpful in your examination, that will directly be asked in examination. Okay, so welcome to this wonderful class in which you have to enrich yourself with vocabulary. Okay, so let's start without wasting time. Here we have our first word. Okay, here we have our first word. So the first word is frantic. First word is frantic. F-R-E-N-E-T-I-C. Frantic. F-R-E-N-E-T-I-C. Frantic. Now, what is the meaning of this word frantic? Frantic means fast and energetic. Fast and energetic. But fast and energetic in a wild way. In a rather wild and uncontrolled way. Like tiger. Tiger is also fast and energetic, but we cannot call it uncontrolled because tiger is very controlled. When it runs, it is very controlled. So not just fast and energetic. Frenetic doesn't mean fast and energetic in a positive way. Rather, it is wild and uncontrollable. Okay, so fast and energetic in a rather wild and uncontrolled way. Frenetic. Okay, the synonyms are frantic, wild, furious, hysterical. When someone goes crazy, he is called frenetic. Okay, if someone is acting crazy, he is frenetic. As you can see in this picture, these rugby players are just fighting each other and they are trying to snatch the ball. So they have gone totally crazy. Okay, they have lost their control. They are looking for the ball. They are fighting each other and trying to snatch the ball and run away with it. So these rugby players have gone wild. So these rugby players are frenetic right now. Okay, so frenetic means fast and energetic in a wild and uncontrollable way. Okay, you can memorize this word with the word crazy. If someone is frenetic, it means it is he has gone crazy. So fast and energetic in a rather wild and uncontrolled way. The synonyms are frantic, wild, furious and hysterical. Okay, and the antonyms are calm, balanced, composed and tranquil. Okay, so word frenetic, F-R-E-N-E-T-I-C, frenetic, wild and energetic in in a negative sense, crazy. Synonyms: frantic, wild, furious, hysterical, calm, balanced, composed and tranquil. You can keep this word in mind with the help of this picture. Okay, like when rugby players fight for the ball, they go frantic. Okay, when the rugby players fight for the ball, they go frenetic. Okay, now the next word is encroachment. Encroachment is the next word. Okay, what is the meaning? Intrusion on a person's territory or rights. Intruders are those who attack someone and encroach their property or their rights, take away their property. I have a piece of land and someone comes and take away and that piece of land from me. So this is encroachment. Okay, as you can see in this picture is of village. Okay, and these villagers are trying to protect their land, but cities are increasing. These villagers are trying to save their land, but cities are increasing and encroaching the land of villagers. Okay, so this is city and it is moving forward towards the village and encroaching the villagers' land, and these villagers are trying to save, but city has encroached. As you can see everywhere, cities have encroached the villages and the lands everywhere. So encroachment meaning intrusion on a person's territory or rights. Synonyms are invasion, like Britishers had invaded India. Britishers had invaded India. They had taken control of Indian rights, right? So infringement and imposition, synonym. Antonyms are decline and deterioration and wane. So British had invaded India, but their rule declined gradually, right? So encroachment, intrusion on a person's territory, rights. Okay. Now the next word, derogatory. Derogatory means tending to lessen the merit or reputation of a person or thing, or disparaging, belittle someone. Okay, to attack someone's integrity, to attack someone's self-esteem is derogatory. Like in this picture you can see, he is the boss and this person is his employee. Okay, this person is employee and this person is boss, and what the boss is doing right now in this picture, he is trying to belittle his employee. He is trying to, defame his employee. He is trying to suppress his employee. So derogatory means tending to lessen the merit or reputation of a person or thing. If I am the boss and if my employee has committed some mistake, so what is my duty? What is the correct way? The correct way is to tell the employee his mistake in person. But what will happen if I start rebuking that guy in front of other employees? That person will feel demotivated. He will feel insulted. So derogatory means to insult someone. Okay, tending to lessen the merit or reputation of a person or thing. Synonyms are disparaging, insulting, offensive. Disparaging, insulting and offensive. And antonyms are favorable, appreciative and complimentary. So a good boss, a good leader is the person who is favorable, who is appreciative, who is complimentary. These are the qualities of a good leader. A good leader must be, a good teacher must be favorable, appreciative and complimentary. And the worst teacher, the worst boss is the one who is disparaging, insulting and offensive. So you don't have to be this guy who is treating someone else like he is nothing to you. Okay. Now the next word, yes, trespass. Pallab Mandal, you are absolutely right. Trespass is also the word for encroachment. Okay. Now the next word, flagrant. 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 What is the meaning of flagrant? This word has nothing to do with flag. Okay. Flagrant. This means an action considered wrong or immoral. Any action which is considered wrong, which is considered immoral, not good, is flagrant. As you can see in this picture, this basketball player is trying to basket the ball. Okay, he jumped and he is trying to basket the ball, but his opponent pulled his shirt. Okay, so this is wrong. You cannot do this to any player. Your target is ball. You should try to get the ball. But what this player is doing, this player is pulling him from here and one of his companion is pulling him from here. So these two players are flagrant. these two players are flagrant because their action is not good, their action is wrong, this is immoral action. Okay, so flagrant means any action considered wrong or immoral, and synonyms are blatant, glaring, obvious, gross or shameless. Okay, students often get confused with these two words, shameless and shameful. So a person who is right is shameful, and a person who is wrong, a thief is always shameless, a thief is always shameless, a doctor should always be shameful. Okay, so blatant, glaring, obvious, gross and shameless are the synonyms for flagrant, and antonyms are shameful, discreet, inconspicuous. Now this word is very important, inconspicuous. Okay, so flagrant, if you are doing something in a immoral way, you are doing something wrong, then you are flagrant. Okay, you are flagrant. Now the next word, contemplate. Picture is not there. Contemplate means to think deeply and at length. Like you are sitting somewhere and a lot of thoughts are in your mind and you are thinking over something, and for a longer time, it means you are contemplative. Okay, pondering, thinking for a very long time. So think deeply and at length. Synonyms are consider, ponder, meditate. Consider, ponder and meditate are the synonyms. Antonyms are neglect, discard and abrupt. Neglect, discard and abrupt are the antonyms. Okay, so contemplation is needed time to time, because if you won't ponder, if you won't think deep about your future, about your life, about your career, you will miss a lot of things, a lot of important things will be missed. So contemplation, to contemplate is very important. Okay, now next question, proximity. Proximity is closeness. You can see a couple sitting here. Okay, so this is called proximity, closeness. Closeness means proximity. If something is close to each other, so it is called proximity, meaning the nearness of one thing or person to another. The nearness of one person to another is called proximity. Synonym is closeness, as I wrote there, nearness, adjacency and vicinity. Okay, vicinity. Proximity means closeness. As you can see, they are very close to each other. Many of you might be dreaming of sitting like these two people with someone someday. Okay, so closeness, nearness, adjacency, and antonym is far and distant. Okay, far and distant, right? Proximity. So this is a very important word. All these words I am telling you are important for all the exams conducted by SSC. Okay, now next word, perilous. Now perilous, you can see this man is driving car and this is a perilous act. Riding a bike, driving a car in such places is perilous, full of danger or risk. This word means perilous, means full of danger or risk. Synonyms are dangerous, hazardous, risky and precarious. Dangerous, hazardous, risky and precarious. Antonyms are safe, harmless, secure and cautious. Safe, harmless, secure and cautious. Okay, so the word is perilous. Perilous means full of danger, full of danger. What a dangerous act this is. This is actually a perilous act. The driver of this car may get hurt. Any accident may take place, but despite that he is driving car in this circle. Okay, so this is a perilous act. So full of danger or risk, dangerous, hazardous, risky or precarious. And the antonyms are safe, harmless, secure and cautious. Okay. Now subsume. This is the last word. This is the last word for today's class. Subsume. Subsume means include or absorb something. Like this sponge, this piece of sponge has absorbed water and now releasing. Okay. First it absorbed and then it releases. So like a piece of sponge, first, like this piece of sponge has first absorbed the water, then when we squeeze it, it releases water. Okay. So subsume means to encompass, contain, include, comprise, embody or absorb. Okay. So a piece of sponge encompass, contain, include, comprise, embody waters, and when we squeeze it, it releases. So the antonyms are surrender or release. Okay. So first the sponge has subsumed water and then when we squeeze it releases it. Okay. So these were 10 important words. Let us revise all the 10 words one more time. First word was frenetic. Remember, frenetic. You should not get frenetic like rugby players. These rugby players are fighting each other. They are, pushing each other for what? For ball. So they have gone crazy. They have gone frenetic. They have gone wild. They are fast and energetic, but in a rather bad way. Okay, so frenetic means wild and uncontrolled. Frantic, wild, furious and hysterical. Frantic, wild, furious and hysterical. And antonyms are calm, balanced, compassed and tranquil. Second word was encroachment. Encroachment means to trespass. 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 Okay, invading someone else's property. Synonyms are invasion, infringement, imposition, and antonyms are decline, deterioration. Like cities are encroaching, cities are trespassing the villages. As you can see, these villages are trying to save their land and cities are invading them. Okay. Third word is derogatory. Derogatory means insulting. If you are insulting someone, it is derogatory. Okay, to belittle someone's reputation, right? So tending to lessen the merit or reputation of a person. Synonyms are disparaging, insulting, offensive, and antonyms are favorable, appreciative and complimentary. Okay, if you are a good friend of someone, you should be appreciative, you should not be derogatory, right? The next word is flagrant. Flagrant is any immoral act, any act which is not considered right, which is not considered moral, which is not considered favorable, it is flagrant. Okay, like this basketball player is trying to basket the ball, but these players are pushing him. Okay, pushing and pulling him. So these two players are flagrant. Okay, these two players are flagrant. Synonyms are blatant, glaring, obvious, gross and shameless. Blatant, glaring, obvious, gross and shameless, right? Next word was contemplate. Contemplate is to think very deeply for a longer time, right? So meaning think deeply and at length. Synonyms are consider, ponder and meditate. Consider, ponder and meditate. Neglect, discard and abrupt. Antonyms are neglect. Okay, neglect, discard and abrupt. The next word was proximity. Proximity means closeness, the nearness. As you can see, this couple is sitting here close to each other, right? So proximity, like this couple. And this picture can be example for two words. These two people, these two person are sitting with each other in a close proximity. This picture is the perfect example of proximity, a perfect picture, perfect example for closeness. Okay, and they are thinking something. I don't know whether they are thinking or they are talking to each other, but they are close. Okay, so antonyms are far and distance, synonyms are closeness, nearness, adjacency and vicinity. The next word was perilous. Perilous means something which is very dangerous. It is perilous. It is perilous trying to catch a cobra. Okay, so dangerous, hazardous, risky and precarious. Antonyms are safe, harmless, secure and cautious. Right? And the last word was subsume. Subsume means to encompass, contain, include, comprise and embody. Okay, to absorb something. Okay, to include something, like this piece of sponge has subsumed water and then it is releasing it. Okay, so antonyms are surrender and release. So these were 10 words. Every day at 2:20 p.m. we'll have this vocabulary capsule in which I'll tell you 10 to 15 words. Okay, 10 to 15 words with the help of pictures, with the help of visuals and with the help of detailed meaning. We'll try to learn these words, because these words are going to be very useful for you in examination, right? So every day at 2:20 p.m. we'll have this vocab capsule session. If you have any idea, if you have any suggestion regarding the preparation of vocabulary, regarding learning new words, you are free, you should feel free to suggest it to me. Okay, I am open for your ideas, I am open for your suggestions. If you want any changes in this vocab capsule, if you want any changes in this vocabulary class, you can tell me. I will definitely contemplate. Okay, I will definitely contemplate over your suggestions, right? So this much for today. Tomorrow same time, same schedule for all the classes. Till then, goodbye.